Very good to see you, mate.
It's good to see you, Max.
How are you? You well?
Yeah, not too bad.
Fantastic. Can you give us a bit of an introduction as to who you are, your job title at Ciklum?
So, Hugh Simpson, Solutions Lead for Data Analytics, AI and IoT.
Fantastic. Now, we've got a new customer onboarding, for argument's sake. What's the sort of journey that you'd be taking them on?
So the data analytics team, we focus on data strategy and architecture, building those solid foundations for our clients on their analytics journey. The data engineering team will help get the infrastructure and the data ready. Our insights and AI team will be able to help the client get data-driven outcomes for their business. And finally, we can bring it all together with IoT to make that continuous intelligence journey available for the client.
What does a successful project look like in your eyes?
A successful project for us is one where we partner with the client from day one. We help them in the design and the strategy based on the real use cases that they need to achieve, and they walk hand in hand through the development process to achieve those outcomes for them. What we try to bring with our clients is some of the accelerators and the platforms that we have to be able to reduce that time to value for them so they can see the return on their investment as soon as possible.
And what does that journey look like?
Usually a customer will come to us with a question, a business question that they need to answer. And it might be, how do I increase revenue? How do I get better use of my operational spend? And we start to look at that from a business lens. I say to clients all the time, we can build things from left to right, but we need to ask the right business questions and think from right to left. And so it comes back to that first business question: what's the problem we're trying to solve?
And in your opinion, do you see it as a sprint or a marathon? Usain Bolt or Mo Farah?
It's definitely, data analytics is a marathon journey, but you can take it into little bites along the way to achieve some of that value. And it starts with getting the right foundations in place, the right infrastructure, the right strategy across people, process, and the technology to allow you to empower yourself and your business to achieve some really data-driven outcomes.
Wow, and how do you personally see, or how do you measure success in terms of a project?
Success comes in various different forms, and for us, it's about empowering the client on that data-driven journey. It's about trying to get them to utilize data to make decisions in a better way for their business, a more efficient way for their business, and to be able to then achieve their outcomes, whatever their strategy might be.
How do clients start their AI journey?
The first step on the AI journey is identifying the use cases where you can see some of the benefit. And we do that with clients by establishing a data AI strategy. Then you need to look at the data that you have within the organization. Do you have your data prepared in the right way to be able to do AI? Then it's the people. How have you got the right people there that know how to do it? And that's where we find clients often coming to us and going, this is not our normal business as usual, but we need some help to be able to accelerate their AI journey. And the final bit is having the right infrastructure in place to be able to support real-time AI and conversational AI.
And what do you need to do to prepare data for AI?
So in preparing data for AI, you need to have the right platform in place. You know, a big data architecture principles will help you go on that journey. You can't do AI with just spreadsheets. You need something a little bit more complex. You need to then label the data appropriately to be able to get the best outcomes from the AI.
Hugh, what areas do you focus on in AI?
So in AI at Ciklum, we focus on three core areas. One is data labeling. So we've got our own accelerator to be able to help and assure the quality of the data labeling that's required for AI. We do NLP and chatbots, and we do computer vision.
What have we done with our clients in terms of AI?
At Ciklum, we've done a range of AI projects across NLP and computer vision. In computer vision, one that comes to mind immediately is work we did with an insurance client, where they wanted to be able to assess claims more efficiently and reduce the costs that it does with claims. What we did with them was deploy a deep learning model to assess the photographs that come from assessors and identify the damage on the vehicle and then get an estimate of it. That project was looking to reduce the cost of inspections by about 30%, and we were able to achieve a speed up in that process utilising NVIDIA GPUs.